Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in opposition to House Bill 1092. I ask my colleagues for a no vote for a number of reasons. I question the wisdom of any particular legislation that carves out only 3 of the Commonwealth's 67 counties. If allowing county-wide officers to simultaneously hold a municipal office is something we need to do for Class 2A counties, then why are we not also doing it for counties of the 3rd class, 4th class, 5th class, 6th class, 7th class, and 8th classes? In fact, Mr. Speaker, I would argue if such an allowance is needed anywhere in Pennsylvania, a Class 2A county with population of 500,000 to nearly 800,000 residents living in close proximity would not be the first place such a need would crop up. A county of the 7th or 8th class with far fewer residents scattered across a much wider geographic area would seem to be a better choice for making such allowances. But even if we were talking about making such an allowance for a 7th or 8th class counties, Mr. Speaker, I would still rise in opposition. With all due respect to my friend, the maker of the bill, I believe the unintended consequences of this legislation will outweigh any benefit it may provide. For all practical purposes, the end result of allowing a county-wide officer to fill a municipal post is that will only encourage the concentration of power in fewer hands. Mr. Speaker, I believe we in this body ought to instead be seeking ways to provide opportunities and encouragement for more citizens to get involved in the process of governing. If finding enough people to fill municipal offices is a problem, then perhaps a different solution is in order. In my district in Lebanon County, Mr. Speaker, we had this exact problem a number of years ago. No resident of Cold Spring Township was willing to step up to the plate to run for municipal office. As a result, after a number of years, that township government was dissolved. The township still exists, but its residents happily go about their lives without any township government in place. I realize this may not be a practical solution in more densely populated counties such as those in Class 2A, but perhaps consideration of municipal mergers and or consolidation of services would be better paths to pursue than putting more power in the hands of the few. We can and should do better for the people of this Commonwealth. Mr. Speaker, I ask my colleagues for a no vote on House Bill 1092 because it is a specially tailored carve-out for a very small percentage of Pennsylvania's citizens, because it proposes a solution for a problem that is least likely to crop up in the counties the bill addresses, and because concentrating more power in the hands of fewer people does not serve the ideal of good governance. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.